come one, come all to this family affair. This is what I don't like about Streamlabs right now, is I try to get back to the editor mode, and it just doesn't want to work sometimes. Anyway, Chase Lee Hockey here, Blue Futon, and we are just doing the BAFTA in my last Oscar predictions, because you know what? This setup is going to be gone in the next couple of days, so I said, you know what? We just got to get this going. We just got to get this going, and said, you know what? Might as well just do something fun right now and predict it, because little did you know, last year I was #1 on Gold Derby right here of predicting the BAFTAs. Will it happen again? Absolutely not. And it is what it is. It is what it freaking is. But we're going to go over the BAFTAs. I think my final Oscars, even though the Oscar predictions and nominations, keeps getting pushed to like the 19th and now the 23rd. And I won't be into my new place until like the 24th. So I don't think I will be able to do a video until, XYZ. Or you might not even see a video. And just me maybe discussing the Oscars and everything like that. So I might even just hop in the Critics' Choice here as well. But you know what? Let's just get this started. And like I said, we're going to start with the BAFTAs, because that is the one that starts this. It actually ends tonight in an hour of what you could actually predict. So when I'm going to Best Picture right now, what I had before going into this was doing some quick things of Brutalist, Anora, Conclave, Millie Perez's Substance is #1. Here's the thing. Am I over predicting the Substance? Because yes, the Substance might be a international juggernaut when it comes to nominations, but A Complete Unknown is doing damn good. It's Timothée Chalamet. It has a lot of things going for it. So I don't know. Either I go with the OG5 of that, or I have to switch it up a little bit. I know Wicked's not going to get in. Yes, Kneecap will do good in other spots, but it won't do good with that. With right here, an Apprentice, it's kind of shocking. Apprentice got on this, so I'm just seeing if this is right. Does this make it worse, better, worse? I don't know what this microphone does sometimes. But anyway, we'll just go dead center, because why the hell not? All right. Anyway, there we go. And then I think that's it, right? Apprentice, yeah. So, all right. So, do I keep the Substance, or do I switch it to? It ain't Apprentice. It ain't Kneecap. It ain't Dune. It ain't Wicked. Do I do Substance or Complete Unknown? I am actually going to switch it to A Complete Unknown, because I think that one's doing a little bit better overall. Saving next. All right, Best Director. Actually, I'm keeping with these top 6. To me, that makes the sense of Brady Corbett, Edward Berger, the shit film Emilio Perez, Honora, Sean Baker, Farget for Substance, and Capadia for All We Imagine as Light. I just don't see any other getting there. Outrun underperformed. Lee kind of is a more of a, international film, the same with La Chimera, but I think I'm going to just stick with those. And we will actually put, let's save the little bets for I think Kneecap is going to get in some of these categories. All right, for actress, according to the top 6 is Mickey, Demi, Shit Movie, Hard Truth, Wicked, Lee, Baby Girl. I got Kate Winslet at 97-1. I'm taking Baby Girl out and putting Cynthia Refro in. I like that 97-1 odds. Look where I got that at. And yeah, Back to Black, no freaking way. Night Bitch, no freaking way. The Outrun, no freaking way. Saoirse Ronan, that movie kind of just disappeared. Baby Girl, I think that is going to be more of an American movie than an international film, but I could be completely wrong. So I'm just glad I got Kate Winslet at 97-1 odds, but I am adding Cynthia Rothrow to the mix. All right, Best Actor. When I first did it, I chose Adrian Brody, Ralph Fiennes, Timothée Chalamet, Sebastian Stan, Hugh Grant, Colman Domingo. According to this, I should take Hugh Grant out and put Daniel Craig in for Queer. It actually makes sense to do that, because Daniel Craig is more of a BAFTA pick. But I'm thinking I'm going to take actually Sing Sing out. I think I'm going to do something a little bit ballsy in this category and take that out and put Daniel Craig. The reason I'm thinking that, I do think The Apprentice is way more of, like I said, an international film, and I hope the sound is pretty good. I can't tell, but if the sound sucks, I'm completely sorry about that. But I do think that, I feel good with this. We're going to save and continue on. All right, next we have Best Supporting Actress. Guys, one second. I want to make sure the sound is bad, so art is not shite. So give me like 30 seconds. Do 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 do. Open it. All right, next we have Best Supporting Actress. Okay, it's not that bad actually. I'm sorry about that. I just want to confirm that it didn't sound like complete poo-poo. All right, for supporting actress, shit movie, Wicked, Conclave, Brutalist, The Substance, and Hard Truth is what I chose. I like this. I think I'm gonna keep it this way. However, can Jamie Lee Curtis hop on this train? Can Jamie Lee Curtis? I don't think Emma Watson can, because Cillian Murphy didn't get in, so I think that's a no-go. It's Jamie Lee Curtis, maybe, because are they going to choose Hard Truths or Last Showgirl? But Hard Truths is more of a international film, so I think that's going to be good. So let's just keep it there. Actually, did I pick Demi Moore? Am I tripping balls now? Do I need to go back? Like, why do I not remember seeing Demi Moore on this list? Okay, Demi Moore is on this list. I'm just stupid. Okay. I'm just a dummy. All right, Best Supporting Actor. We got Kieran Culkin, Guy Pearce, Yuri Borsov, Edward Norton, Jeremy Strong, Dan Zell. Okay, I need to take Harris Dickinson off Baby Girl. That's just a dumbass pick, Chase. What were you thinking? I'm going to actually choose something a little bit wild with this one. I don't know if they're going to really choose Denzel Washington with this one. They might move Conclave or more Nora. I'm actually going to go with Nora. This is where I'm going to go a little bit crazy and choose him. Doing a double Nora right there. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. I think Sing Sing is going to be shut out. Stanley Tucci has a chance, but why not? We'll just go a little bit ballsy with this one, and we will call it there. Like I said, you got to do a little bit crazy on some of these categories to make sure it's right. All right, Best Original Screenplay, Nora, Brutalist, Substance, A Real Pain, All We Imagine Is Light, and Kneecap. I think I'm going to keep my 5 that I chose. I do think Kneecap is going to hop in some random-ass categories we don't know about, and that is my guess. Can we All the Imagine Light make it in there? Absolutely, just because. But here's the thing. I do think Kneecap is more of a British film. I think there's going to be a lot of people that actually love that film. So that's why I think that is the best route to go for that. I'm going to see if it even sounds better right here. I don't know. We're going crazy in the membrane here. So I think I'm going to keep Kneecap in this category. I could be wrong, but why the hell not? All right, Best Adapted Screenplay. I went ballsy on this one. I think I need to change it up drastically now. Conclave, shit movie, A Complete Unknown, Sing Sing, and Dune Part 2. Alright. Here's the thing. Sing Sing did not get director, but it did. I'm gonna keep Lee on there actually. I'm gonna take Wicked off, and I think I'm gonna actually go with Dune Part 2. I know this is weird, but I do think I'm going to go Conclave of Emilia Perez, even though I hate Queen Unknown, Dune Part 2, and Lee. Like I said, I do think you got to do some little bit of weird ones with the BAFTAs, and I think Lee is actually going to show up pretty well overall. Animated feature, you only get to do 4 spots. Wild Robot, Flow, Wallace and Gromit, Inside Out 2. I'm changing this. I don't think Inside Out 2 is getting in, and I'm going to actually go with Memoirs of a Snail. I think that is actually the best bet when you actually look at what the BAFTAs usually do. So Wild Robot, Flow, Wallace and Gromit, Inside Out 2 is what my final is going to be for that. British film. So you have 10 choices for this one. According to Gold Derby, the 10 are Conclave, Hard Truth, Kneecap, Blitz, Outrun, Civil War, Lee, Wallace and Gromit, Gladiator, and We Live in Time. Gladiator 2, take that out of there. So my 10th spot, I chose Bird. I think that's probably the best choice in my opinion. I'm taking Gladiator 2 out. I think that is the overall probably the best consensus. maybe Kneecap isn't going to get, the more I think about it, is Kneecap really going to get a screenplay nomination? I don't know, but those are my predictions for the BAFTAs. I think that's just my pretty damn good guess. Like I said, I could be completely wrong, but there's going to be some weird ones for sure, and that is what I'm choosing. Since it's only been 10 minutes, and I plan on going 30 minutes, let's do Critics' Choice while we are at it, and then we'll end with the Oscars. Let's do Critics' Choice with, film. I really don't care about the TV per se. Let's see if anything has changed with the Critics' Choice. So, of course, there's the 10, and here's the thing. What are they going to choose for their top movie? Are they going to choose Wicked? Are they going to choose Anora? I mean, I have a chance they're probably going to choose Wicked, but I just can't do it to myself, and I'd rather choose Anora overall when dealing with that. So, we're going to keep that at Anora. 2, when it comes to director, I mean, my goodness, who knows? Brady Corbett has been winning the director a lot, and I think that's a gravitas performance. However, when you look at how many people have seen The Brutalist, it's not that many. I mean, John Chu has a chance, but I'm just going to keep it as here as well. Actually, I don't think I'm going to make a lot of choices with this, but we'll see. I got to make some ballsy choices. Here's where my ballsy choice is. Debbie Moore, number 1. We're changing it. Too easy, too freaking easy of a change. Debbie Moore. Debbie Moore is the Jamie Lee Curtis. It's going to happen. Trust me. Or don't. I don't really care, honestly. This one, though. Do you think the critics are going to go more with Adrian Brody or Timothée Chalamet? It's one of those two. Oof. I'm going to actually go with Timmy. I'm going to go with Timmy with this one. I think that's a good choice. And with that, okay, Zoe. I think Zoe's going to get that. This is actually getting tougher than I think. Was what are the critics going to do? I really don't know. Are they going to choose the... No, we're gonna go back to Adrian. We're going back. Then we have, Best Supporting Actress. I do think Ariana Grande has a chance, but I do think Zoe Saldana has way more of gravitas in the industry, so that's why I'm going to stick with that one. Kieran Culkin. Do we need to talk about that anymore? The answer is naysayers. All right, next one. Best Original Screenplay. I'm still going to go with Anora. I think that's the best chance of winning this one. A Real Plane might be up there, but I think Anora is going to do pretty good overall this night. Best Adapted, Conclave, yes. I think Conclave is winning this one, even though I hated the ending. The ending is stupid. Excuse me for that burp. Ensemble, I'm going Wicked. We were going to go Wicked with that one. That's the one award is going to win, in my opinion. Best Young Actor, I do think Isaac Wong is the best chance. Next. All right, Comedy Film. Real Pain, I think that's the best chance. Next. Wild Robot, Animated Feature, I do think more critics in the States are going to like Wild Robot. Next. All right. Best Foreign Language Film, Emilia Perez, do we need to talk about it anymore? Next. I'm just stupid now. I'm not hitting the right buttons. All right, Cinematography. I'm choosing Nosferatu. Nosferatu is going to win something. I truly think it is. We're going to put Nosferatu at that spot. Costume Design, Wicked. Do we even need to discuss it? But I am going to change Nosferatu there. Gladiator a little bit higher. Maria is going to go all the way down. And I like that right there. Save it next. All right, Editing. I'm choosing Challengers. I do think Challenger's the best chance, and we're going to keep it there. Best Hair and Makeup. Actually, I'm going to probably go Different Man 2. Wicked 3. I think that's... Actually, I want to put probably Nosferatu there, and then Beetlejuice and Dune. Substance, I think that's going to win there. Score. I was right with the Globes for choosing Challengers. I'm sticking with it. Best Song is probably going to be El Ma, the shit movie. The shite movie of El Perez, the shiznit. Production design, yeah, it's going to go to Wicked with the Million of Tulips. It's going to go Tulips. Tulips. Visual effects. I'm choosing Kingdom. I know that's a little bit off the wall, but come on now. I mean, the Kingdom does the best, but it's probably going to be Dune, but, I think Kingdom it looks the best. And that is it for Critics' Choice. Let's go to the Oscar noms now. And I think, like I said, this probably will be my final unless something completely bonkers happens at BAFTA. But I just don't see a lot of stuff happening at, well, what did I just do? I'm an idiot. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. All right, Oscar nominations update. Now let's see, it's January 23rd. I think if the wildfires keep continuing, it is going to get pushed even more. So, what are my predictions as of 14 November 2025? All right, I still have Brutalist, Honora Conclave, Complete Unknown, Dune, Wicked, Sing Sing, Substance, Nickel Boys. Okay, it's time for me to take September 5 out and put Amelia Perez in. It's got to happen. I'm thinking Sing Sing's done. I'm thinking Sing Sing's out and A Real Pain is in. And that's it. I mean, there really is nothing else. I mean, I think we're just going to stick with that. I mean, because the thing is Kieran Culkin is going to win the Oscar, and that's an Oscar movie, while Sing Sing isn't going to win Jack. So that's my ramifications of making that final change. All right. Best Director. I'm choosing the top 5 right now. It's hard for me to not change it because, the director's branch is a little bit awkward. Like I said, I got Ferjah at 30-1, which is pretty good. It was just working pretty good. It's working. I don't know what it's doing. But can Nickel Boys get in? Kid Kapadia get in? I just don't think this is going to be actually, when more I think about this, the only one that could maybe get out is Burger for Nickel Boys. But I don't know. I think this is actually might be one of the more safer director choices of the year. Actress, I'm in the Debbie Moore train. Debbie Moore is going to win. I got Fernanda Torres at number 11. I think this is going to be the top 5. Hard Truths maybe, but the problem with Hard Truths is I don't think a lot of people have seen it. It's not a lot of theaters. Like I said, when I move next week, I'm going to go to places where it has a lot more movie theaters and a lot more movies, so you're going to see me have a lot more prominent movies out there, so I'm pretty excited about that. But let's just keep that right there. Actor, I went ballsy and went a different man. I think Daniel Craig probably has it now, even though Queer ain't doing shit. It's now on Vudu to rent for $24.99. I ain't renting that shit. But we're making that final change right there. Best Supporting Actress. I'm going to go to... I'm mad at myself because I had Monica Barbaro at 100-1 odds, and I changed it because I was a little bitch. But here's the thing. Can I see Felicity Jones coming out and Margaret Qualley going in? I could see that. We'll just get a good judgmentation on when things do happen. Actually, when I'm going back to actress now, the more I think about it, would they want to choose Pamela Anderson over... Where's Pamela Anderson? She's 100-1. Oof. Can Fernanda Torres get kicked out for Pamela Anderson? I know the international crowd might hate me for doing that, but I actually might make that change in the future of maybe Pamela Anderson. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that SAG was a little bit awkward. Let's put it that way. So we're going to keep it there. Next is, what did we got? So Best Supporting Actor, I took Denzel Washington out, and I put Jeremy Strong in at 25-1 odds. I think he did a fantastic job. So I think Kieran Culkin, Guy Pearce, Yer Boroff, Edward Norton, and Jeremy Strong. I'm going to go with that. I'm pretty solid. I like that one right there. Adapted screenplay. I probably need to put Amelia Perez back in, even though that's a fucking shite movie. It's complete shizney shitey McShiters. Here's the thing. Sing Sing is kind of getting shut out. I know. We're taking Dune out, actually, and we're going to put... Amelia Perez in, even though it's such a bad show. But I'm actually going to keep I'm Still Here in. Even though I think a Complete Unknown is going to shine like a mother trucker. But what if Sing Sing doesn't get in, but Complete Unknown does? I mean, that's another ballsy choice I might make, actually. Or maybe Nickel Boys. I mean, is Nickel Boys on the cusp? I don't know. We're just going to keep that right there. There's going to be some bonkers choices. There's got to be some bonkers throughout. Best Original Screenplay. I think September 5 might be officially out. But, you know what? We're going to keep it in there for fingers crossed that I think that has a good chance of getting at least some Oscar nominations. Maybe at least one. I think September 5 might be that choice. Hard Truths, like I said, I don't know anything about that movie personally. Cinematography, I'm choosing the top 5 with Brutalist, Dune, Nickel, Nosferatu, Conclave. I just don't see Amelia Perez, Wicked, or Maria getting in. So I think that's a pretty simple 5 in my opinion. Of course, though, cinematography is really awkward because Top Gun was supposed to get in and it didn't. Costume design, I took Maria out and I put Beetlejuice in because I think the girl who did Beetlejuice got nominated for a lot of other things for Tim Burton. So I'm taking Maria out and putting Beetlejuice in. So yeah, Wicked, Dune, Glider, Nosferatu, Beetlejuice. I think that's a pretty good choice. We got film editing. Dune, Conclave, Honor, Brutalist, Amelia Perez. I'm sorry, I cannot do Amelia Perez. The editing is shit. I might take September 5 out and put Challengers in. I think Challengers is going to actually get more nominations than we think, and I think this is one of the good ones. I mean, could Complete Unknown get in there? Absolutely, but let's stick with Challengers for right now. All right, best hair and makeup. I chose Substance, Wicked, Different Man, Beetlejuice, Nosferatu. Done. Done skis. I don't see that changing. Done skis, one skis. One skis, done skis. All right. Best production design. I took Gladiator 2 out, interestingly. The reason I think I did take that one out is because it's kind of the same as the first one. And maybe that's why I maybe need to take Dune Part 2 out. Nosferatu. Actually, I might take Conclave out and put Gladiator. Because Conclave might look good, but it's actually simplistic compared to the other stuff. But why not? Even though Conclave would probably be a better choice, but I think, why not? We gotta have some little bit of fun. Score. I cannot put Amelia Perez in there. I'm sorry. I just cannot do it. I cannot put it in this one. Actually, I cannot do Wild Robot because I think that might get Pinocchio'd. But that means I gotta put Amelia Perez in, or do I put more Wicked in? We're going to do this. We're going to go Wicked, actually. I don't know what I'm doing in that category. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I have no freaking clue. El Mal, of course, is getting in. Dumbass song. I'm making some weird ones in this one. I'm putting Challengers, and I got that to 101 odds. There's going to be some weird ones, and that's where I'm going to go with that. Never Too Late by Elton John, Will and Harper, Challengers, Wild Robot, and Amelia Perez. I think there will be some awkwardness, and I think that is going to be the awkwardness right there. Sound, Dune, Wicked, Gladiator, Complete Unknown, and Amelia Perez. Amelia Perez is out. Alien is in. I do feel like Alien is going to make a lot of choices, actually, and that's one of them. Visual effects, same with Alien. I got it at 54-1. Better Man at 48-1. I think Gladiator 2, Dune, and Kingdom is probably the best choices. I might want to see what's that math. Nope, that's over. So nope, we're keeping it right there. All right, animated feature, top 5, Wild Robot, Flow, Inside Out, Two Memoirs, Walt, and Grummet. Do I really need to talk more about that one? I don't think so. I know I'm rushing through these, but at a point, like, how much more can you say per month without knowing, like, different things that are occurring? I think we're at a point where it's slowly just going into line, so that's that. Doc, who's texting me? Anyone important? Let's see if anyone important texting me. Okay. So we got No Land, Sugarcane, Soundtrack, Daughters, and Porcelain Wars. Well, I got it at 37-1, and now it's at 28, so I think a lot more people are putting it in there. But this is another one where you just don't know what is actually going to get nominated. It could be some random-ass shit, and I think we're just going to keep it right there. International, God, they're putting Kneecap that high. I just don't see that happening. I do think Amelia, Perez, Seed, and I'm Still Here are 100%. I'm putting... Oh, man, Grandma's dropping. That's dumb. I would love, but I gotta put it in there because I'm gonna put Grandma in the Italian one. There's gonna be some weird ones going in, and I just don't see kneecap or flow gain to both of them. So we're just gonna keep that right there. We're gonna keep that. Shorts. I'm not gonna really discuss this because I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to the shorts, right? I mean, I could go to Letterbox and like, but I mean, I don't know. I think that just looks silly. That looks dumb. Whatever. We're keeping it. Let's see what I did with shorts now. 4-1, 4-1. Chasing Ringo went up 1. Orchestra is now down. Death by Numbers is better. So Orchestra is going down. Then we're going to put swimming lessons in. Screw it. Screw it. All right, this one. So Masterpiece 5-1. That chose is still there. I chose Ice Cream Man, which is now 20-1. I got an 18-1. So that went up. Last Ranger went up a little bit. So Ice Cream Man, you are gone. And we're putting the Compatriot in. I don't know. I just don't know, people. And that is it for critics, Oscars, and BAFTAs. I don't know what I'm talking about. Am I right, wrong? Let me know down below. Cheese out here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know things Bluetopia. You Blue Tony, say you can watch for a great day. Watch us take tomorrow week from month and year for every single freak one of you.